Hello, and welcome to Lifetime Uncorked, the podcast where we discuss your favorite made-for-TV movies. Whether you love to hate watch or hate yourself for loving them, pour up a glass of your drink of choice and join us. I'm Patrick Serrano, and joining me today are...
Sharla Beaver.
And I'm Drew Current.
Yeah.
And we are jumping right back in to our Christmas movie marathon.
Yeah.
Going through all the movies coming out this year for the 2017 season on Hallmark and Hallmark Movies and Mysteries.
And Hallmark Blood Curdle.
Yes, Hallmark Blood Curdle.
That's the new Hallmark horror movies.
Yikes.
That would be fun.
I think
Yeah.
that would be. I would watch the shit out
I
of
would
those
watch
because they'd
that.
probably be real bad but also good though. Like,
Yes.
good bad.
Yeah.
Basically, anything with a female protagonist, I'm there for that.
And then if there was like blood, I'm there.
Yeah.
Yes. Today we'll be rating our movies on a scale of, well, it's not a scale, it's just a thing that we're doing. If we don't like it, we're going to say we put a cork in it. If we are on the fence, we'll say we'll let it breathe.
Let it breathe.
And if we are all about it, we'll say pour it up.
Pour it up.
Keeping with the wine theme. So jumping right back in, we have The Mistletoe Inn, which airs on November 23rd at 8 p.m. on the Hallmark Channel.
Yes.
It stars Hallmark star
Really?
Alicia Witt.
Alicia Witt.
You guys
yes.
would recognize her from Sybil. She played Sybil's daughter. She was in, what's that show Brett likes? I forget what it's called.
She a redhead.
Oh
Yes.
Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks. Yeah, she was in Twin
Yep.
Peaks.
That's right.
And Friday Night Lights. She's in everything.
Yeah.
But she's been like doing a bunch of these movies. Like maybe over the past like 5 years, like her career is kind of going on the downward slope. Next, starring in this is David Alpe and Casey Manderson. So those are probably Canadian people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The friendliest names.
Sharla, if you could take the synopsis, that would be great.
Aspiring romance novelist and recently dumped Kim Rossi takes a leap of faith and signs up for a romance writing retreat right before Christmas. Upon arrival, she gets partnered with an intrusive writer, Zeke. When her ex-boyfriend, Garth, also shows up at the retreat, Kim plunges into the writing exercises and an unexpected relationship with Zeke.
Man, these names.
These names.
These names. Garth. That is fuck Garth.
Yeah.
Have you ever met a Garth?
No.
No.
Only like Wayne and Garth.
Right.
Yeah, but I didn't meet him.
And Zeke was
I didn't meet Wayne and Garth.
Garth and Wayne?
I didn't meet Garth and Wayne.
the only Zeke is the plumber from that summer camp show on Nickelodeon.
Oh my God, Zeke the plumber?
Zeke
The plumber?
Wow, no,
That's a deep cut.
That really scarred me, guys. That
Really?
is really scary.
It was
I have
scary.
goosebumps right now. It's freaking me out.
And that was a show too.
Let's focus on Christmas.
Okay.
Something that's safe for me, not scary.
Sure.
Camp Anawana stories.
So, real quick.
Yes.
Of course, it's during Christmas. That's the only Christmas part of it. What's a romance writing retreat?
Yes. The important question.
Well, it's where writers go to, learn how to speak
Romance.
romantically.
Speak the language of
they
love.
They can write sex scenes in a non-graphic way.
I don't know if that's that's not real.
No,
that's not a real thing.
That's not real.
No.
If I knew a romance, I do know a romance novelist. Her name's Ruth. She writes medieval romance novels.
Ruth.
Oh,
Ruth Kaufman.
Ruth
Look
Kaufman?
her up. I don't know if that's her pen name, but she writes medieval. She's like very successful.
Well, I'm signing up for her.
Yes.
I'm signing up for her.
Back to Mistletoe Inn. Alicia Witt, guys, like I said before, she is another Botox beauty who's having trouble like working her face. Like Catherine Bell, we said last week, could work the face with the Botox. Alicia Witt does not.
She does not have
that
You gotta
ability.
do your stretches.
She does not have the proper Botox training.
When she cries, her face looks like it hurts.
Oh God.
It hurts. And also, she has a side gig as a recording artist. If you don't know,
I don't.
a couple of years ago, she recorded the theme song for her Christmas movie. And I brought a clip to play for you guys, just so you can kind of see what we're dealing with Alicia Witt.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Another summer's gone. Don't know where it went. I can't believe it's that time of year again. Winter's closing in. Some kind of messed up time. The calendar begins its race to December 25.
Ew.
It's a good rhyme.
It's the worst rhyme.
I'm not ready for Christmas. Don't need a gift list. Don't give a shit.
I know.
She said, I don't give a shit about Christmas.
All right, you get the idea.
It did get me moving though.
Yeah, and that was actually a better one of hers. I'm not ready for Christmas, because she was like exemplifying everybody, like being like, all these Hallmark movies come so fast. Let Halloween happen, let Thanksgiving happen. That was her character. So they were like kind of like, what is that when you're like inside the thing? The call's coming from inside the house.
Oh, yeah.
Like they're very self-aware.
Very meta.
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 That's it. Meta.
I like that. It's like the call's coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
Just that, that thing.
You know that thing,
sort of
the
thing.
call's coming from inside the house.
You know that thing, that meta thing.
No. So I don't know, guys. I'm gonna have to put a cork in this one. I like her like as an actress, like maybe when she was on Sybil's daughter, but I don't know. But now,
Yeah, I'm gonna put a cork in it because I don't what the fuck is a romance writing retreat?
yeah,
Like fuck, that's not a fucking real thing.
Yeah.
No,
Cork
fuck
it up.
that. Cork that.
okay.
Shit.
Moving on is wait, I lost my place.
Finding Santa.
Oh, Finding Santa.
Is that the next one?
Ooh,
Yes.
we're getting deep into November here.
We are. So it's like Thanksgiving time. So the next one is Finding Santa, November 24th at 8 p.m. on the Hallmark Channel, starring, wait for it, guys, this is a really big deal, Jodie Sweetin from Full House.
Oh, I like
Stephanie
Jodie.
Tanner.
Yes.
Stephanie Tanner's in this?
Guys, she's back from meth, and she's on the road
right.
to recovery.
Has she been in other Hallmark movies?
No, this is her first.
Are you?
She is.
She belongs here, I think.
You know what?
She does.
And there was like a. Isn't there? There's a movie. No, never mind. I thought there was like. It looked like it was a Fuller House.
Oh, yeah.
Movie.
No, Fuller House is a show on
No,
Netflix.
I know.
Oh, wait, they're doing a movie?
I think they're doing a Christmas movie.
Oh,
a Fuller
shit.
House Christmas movie on Netflix.
Well, my head just exploded.
Pour that all over me.
I know.
I'm
want
gonna
it.
pour it.
No,
Pour it in my cork.
We don't cover Netflix on this.
Yeah, I know.
podcast.
Oh.
I know. But I just wanted to say that because that's a thing too.
That does not qualify as a made-for-TV movie.
Correct.
It has to be on TV.
Wow.
I agree.
Okay.
I agree.
Great. So, Charlotte, can you tell me what Finding Santa is about?
Oh, okay. Carrying on the legacy of her recently deceased mother's Christmas Day parade, Jessica hits an unexpected snag in planning when the town Santa becomes ill. Wait, we've heard this story.
I know.
Miracle? Okay, great. Determined to not let her mother down, Jessica sets up on a 200-mile trek to convince the ill Santa's son, Ben, an Uber driver, to drive her back to their hometown and fill in his father's shoes. Once Ben dons the red suit, he feels the spirit of Christmas and soon begins to realize he may have found the new, real-life Mrs. Claus.
Yeah.
Fucking pour it all over my body.
How relevant with an Uber driver.
That's brave choice, Hallmark, to specify Uber driver.
Specify that it's an Uber driver.
Lyft.
Not Lyft.
Ooh.
And, the new thing I'm trying to do is say rideshare.
Yeah.
ride share.
Ride share is what you say now.
Well, and it's so funny that they've taken sides. Why didn't they create their own rideshare
Yeah,
company?
you just
call
pretend.
it Boober.
Boober,
Boober.
Goober,
Slift.
I don't know about
Pick me up.
Yes, exactly.
Pick 'em ups.
Yes. So that was a good choice. And then, having Stephanie Tanner off the bench, out of DJ's shadow, finally.
Yes,
Get
thank
it.
God. And Michelle's.
Get it.
And Michelle, yeah. Because, you can't compete with the Olsen twins.
Don't.
You just
Don't
can't.
even fucking try to do that.
Fuck you if you do.
Yep.
So I'm going to say pour this one up.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah,
because,
pour it all over.
it would
me.
be how rude not to, right?
Yeah.
Guys, Full House. I watched that
Nice.
show.
rude. You got it, dude.
You got it. Dude.
All right.
Okay,
Some
this
would say
next one
would.
is
Oh,
gonna
my-
blow your
Oh
mind,
my
guys.
fucking
Yeah, you guys are gonna freak
God.
out. So this is the big one. So
This
it's
is the big
called
one.
the Christmas Train.
Oh,
Is
toot
November
toot.
25th Christmas or Thanksgiving?
No, I mean, this year maybe.
I don't know. I don't know how Thanksgiving works.
I don't either. I think 25th is Christmas.
No, this is the
Or
24th. Is
24th.
Oh, I'm sorry, 23rd.
Oh.
23rd.
Fourth
okay.
Thursday.
Well, because it would be nice if this one was on Thanksgiving, so you could watch with your family. This is when you're gonna
Yeah, 'cause
get
this is the
all
one-
your family around.
Yep.
It's the Christmas Train premieres November 25th at 8 p.m. on the Hallmark Channel.
Mm-hmm.
It's a part of the Hallmark. What is it called? Hallmark Hall of Fame.
Oh,
So
okay.
Hallmark Hall of Fame used to air on like one of the major networks, like ABC, I think. And I could be wrong. Please correct me if I am. But they would have the movie. So here's who it stars. Dermot Mulroney,
Oh my God.
Boom.
Danny Glover,
Oh
Boom.
my God.
Chicago friend Joan Cusack,
Boom.
Oh, shit.
Boom.
and Kimberly Williams Paisley. And you guys know her
Why?
because she's Brad Paisley's wife.
She's on According to Jim.
Oh, excuse me.
She's good and she's
Oh no,
cute.
she was Father of the Bride movies.
Yes, Father of the Bride.
Yes.
All these
Yep.
are A-list. They are way too good to
A-list.
be in these TV movies, but
They should not be. They are doing this is their charity.
Yes.
They have to do public service.
they write it off at the end of the year
Yeah.
as a job well done. Charlotte, can you read the description of the Christmas Train?
Oh my God. David Baldacci's #1 New York Times bestseller comes to Hallmark Hall of Fame. A journalist embarks on a cross-country train ride at Christmas, having no idea this journey will take him into the rugged terrain of his own heart as he rediscovers people's goodness, holiday magic, and a love he thought he'd lost. I like how general that is.
Yes.
I mean, that's a given. Pour it up for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I'm
I am
gonna
also
watch
a pour
this.
it up.
I'm gonna
I just
watch this one.
watched 2 movies with Dermot Mulroney
Really?
last night.
Dermot.
Dermot, excuse me.
I don't know.
Wedding Date and My Best Friend's Wedding.
Yes.
His face is very dumb. But I will pour it up to see him in this movie.
Well, because clearly he's the guy on the train getting all the feels and
Yeah.
lessons.
Yeah.
So, maybe his face will soften and he'll...
Not that hair lip scar. It wasn't even a hair lip, was it?
No, it's
What is that?
like I think he got bit by a dog.
He got in a knife fight.
Knife
The
fight.
dog.
I think he got. Yeah, it says here he got in a knife fight. No, it
Really?
doesn't.
Oh my God.
I'm excited that
yeah.
like Danny Glover
Is he Santa?
is he going to be like the wise old black man and be like, well,
It's Hallmark, so
Yeah.
I wouldn't put it past him
That's
to
what
have
I-
him play
that's
that
what-
part.
yep.
But
Joan
another
Cusack.
person of color, Joan Cusack,
Love
she's great.
Joan.
I wonder what she does in it. She's
I
like,
bet she's
is she like
snarky.
the friend, or no? I'm a guess it. I'm put it in the prediction box. She's his editor.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's who I'd cast. Because she's like, I need to get this fucking thing. No, I
Yeah.
don't-
They don't curse
They
on
don't
Hallmark,
swear.
so she would definitely say freakin'.
That would be great though if they did on this one.
Okay, moving on
Mm-hmm.
to our next. Speaking of DJ Tanner and Jodie Sweetin living in the shadows, she had to step it up this year. It's called The Switched for Christmas, formerly the Christmas Sister Swap.
Oh no.
Premieres November.
Both of those are hard to say.
They are. November 26th at 8 p.m. on Hallmark, starring obviously Candace Cameron Bure. Friend of the gays, apparently.
Oh.
She said that there was a thing, because I gave this a no.
Yeah.
Because I was like, I know she's like her brother. They don't like the gays. But then someone called her out on Twitter, like about she was wearing some shirt, and it's like, oh, that's a gay shirt. She doesn't know that it's like from a drag queen. And she was like, I don't hate anybody. I think everyone should live their life, and I just like God, and blah, blah, blah. It doesn't mean I hate anyone.
So they're on her side now.
Well, I don't know.
Uh-oh.
It's kind of like, eh.
Well, I mean, her bro is like, that guy is fucking, he is balls deep in the Lord.
Oh, yeah. Yes. Okay. So sorry, side tangent.
Yeah.
For the gays, but I just had to clarify that because it's a complicated relationship with her.
It is. I understand.
And she really burned me last year with her holiday movie. What was it called? Journey Back to Christmas.
Why?
It was like they spent all the money on Journey Back to Christmas and didn't spend it on anyone else's movies. And it was like set in the 40s, and she like had that Veronica Lake like curly hairstyle.
So they did like a period piece.
It was a period piece, but it was with DJ Tanner, so it was terrible. It was awful. It was so bad.
Totally.
But Charlie, if you could read the synopsis for this hopefully better movie.
Just because they are identical does not mean these twins even like each other. Estranged twin sisters get together for an obligatory pre-Christmas lunch a year after their mother died. Both women are unhappy and frustrated with their own lives. Though not close, each is envious of the other's life. What's a twin to do but take advantage of this? And who would be the wiser? They do what any identical twins in need of new outlooks would do. They swap lives until Christmas Day, and by doing so, each woman discovers the true meaning of her life and gains a deeper perspective and appreciation for what she already had. Are you telling me there's two, Candace?
So she's playing two different
They couldn't get the
people.
Olsen twins. So
It's her
they
dream
got
come
her.
true.
Yeah, she finally gets to play twins and outshine Mary-Kate and Ashley.
She wrote this herself and pitched it.
She totally did. And
Wow.
I am
Okay.
here for this. I am so here for this because any swapping lives like Freaky Friday, Parent Trap,
Yeah.
all that shit,
I mean, you're
I'm
gonna-
so down.
Yeah.
So down. And, I don't care how bad of an actress she is.
She might like shine, man. I don't know. Like she might be like, oh, I have to get into this shit because I can't just be the same character.
Yeah.
I gotta do two different characters.
Wow.
She's going to rely all on her wardrobe
Yeah.
Yeah.
and makeup.
Uh-huh.
But that will do it.
But don't we all?
But guys,
Don't we all?
why didn't we get Lindsay Lohan for this? She's available.
done it before.
She's available, and we know she can deliver.
She can deliver on being twins.
I am excited to see Candace step up to the challenge.
Yeah.
I'll pour it.
Yeah.
I'm
pour
pouring
it.
it up. I'm pouring it up.
That's a dream
for
come true
sure.
for a lot of people, I think.
It
To
is.
see her as a
It's-
twin.
It is a gimmick, but it works.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Next, we have Christmas Homecoming on November 26th at 9 p.m. on the Hallmark Movies and Mystery Channel.
Dun, dun, dun.
Starring Julie Benz from Buffy. Do you guys remember her?
Uh-huh.
as
Yes. Yes, I do.
Darla.
I
And
do.
she's also in, what's that one where the guy murders all the people?
Oh.
I can't remember what it's called.
Dexter.
Dexter.
Yes.
I didn't get into that show. And then Michael Shanks, sorry, Michael.
Michael Stanks.
Michael Skanks.
He looks
Michael
very
Stank.
intense.
Yeah.
Yeah. Michael, who the fuck are you? Oh,
Exactly.
he was in some stuff. Oh, Stargate. That's right.
Nice.
He was in the Stargate show.
Oh, wonderful.
That's what I knew that from.
Oh, this is an older couple, huh? Because they're what, 36?
Hey,
You got it.
A wiser older couple.
Yeah, you gotta do that.
Charlotte, if you could read the log line.
Sure. A military widow whose faith in Christmas has lapsed rents an apartment to a handsome army captain recovering from an injury in battle, and whose faith in Christmas is inspirational. As they team up to save the town's military museum with a Christmas fundraising event, these two wounded birds find themselves falling in love and being healed by the magic of Christmas.
Pour it up.
Yes. Guys, America came to play for this one.
Wow.
Okay? America is here.
The town's military museum.
Yes.
This is gonna hit it. And I'll tell you what, Michael Shanks.
Yeah.
He's great in Stargate. He was great in Stargate.
Okay.
And I like Julie Benz.
Okay.
Yeah, Julie Benz, she's great. I
and-
think it's going to be great.
It would be un-American to put a cork in this one.
Oh,
Actually,
I'm in.
Like, if you put a cork in this one, listeners, you're a terrorist.
Yeah. Yep, absolutely.
You're a terrorist.
Moving on. I don't
Moving
have
on.
much to say about that one.
No, just pour it up.
America, yes.
America,
Yes.
pour it up. You're a terrorist if you don't like it. Bye.
Next, Christmas in Evergreen, formerly Snow Globe Wishes, which is a better
Why
title.
did they give that title
better
up?
title, Snow Globe Wishes.
Come on.
Let's just call it Snow Globe Wishes.
Okay. Snow Globe Wishes premieres December 12th. We're into December finally.
December 2nd.
Oh, I'm sorry. I jumped a whole week.
It's okay.
December 2nd on Hallmark Channel. The stars are TBA.
What?
Oh.
So here's the deal, guys. A lot of these are still filming now. They announced them.
They're
but
not even filmed.
They're not filmed.
Oh my God.
I follow a lot of these people on social media, and they just like post pictures of like. I saw all of Danica McKellar's like Instagram story. She's like with a snowman and
That's great.
has a creepy Santa.
Oh man, that's
Amazing.
amazing.
And it's all like August, so it's like very recent that they.
Can I
filmed these.
request a for when you start doing these?
Yes.
Can I request that you have a segment where you just kind of like update the
Oh, yeah.
Twitters of because I don't want to follow.
No, you
So,
you,
blah, blah,
you
blah.
shouldn't.
No, I don't want to. But
And I do need a good like B segment for like review the movie and then something. So maybe it's what are they up to?
Ooh, yeah.
What are our stars doing?
yeah, I think that's a good idea.
Any clips that they have. Saying.
Drew, would you read this log line because it's kind of long, and
Okay.
you can do a cool voice.
Yeah. I'm gonna do my Hallmark voice. You're invited to spend Christmas in Evergreen, Vermont. These are all in Vermont?
Yep.
There's a lot of them in Vermont.
It's a great place. I've never been.
It's the place you see when you... All right. You're invited to spend Christmas in Evergreen, Vermont. It's the place you see when you reflect on the beauty and celebration of the season. It's the place you're homesick for when December arrives and you reflect on all what's important. There's a history to this idyllic small town, a bond between its families and crosses generations, and a story that truly comes alive each Christmas season. At the local cafe, there's also a belief that if you make a wish on their snow globe, your wish will be granted. However, it must be your heart's true desire for the wish to come true.
Call it formally Snow Globe. Call it Snow Globe Wishes.
Snow Globe
Globe
Wishes.
Come on.
It makes sense.
Christmas in Evergreen.
So here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
They haven't filmed this yet.
Nope.
I don't even think they've started fucking filming this shit.
No, because that did not.
That
make
was the most
any
vague.
sense.
That was the vaguest one I think we've seen, other than the superstar one.
Oh yeah, the pop star.
But
Yeah.
you know what?
Yeah.
I'm intrigued. I'm kind of intrigued because will there be some magic in it? Because that's what I fucking want in a Christmas movie.
Yep.
I want real, not like the magic of love. Like I don't want that shit. I want fucking
Yeah.
elves and magic.
So, Drew,
things.
here's
Yes.
the thing. It has happened. It's called Snow Globe. It starred Christina Milian, where she shakes a snow globe and gets trapped in the snow globe.
That's right.
What?
Oh, wow.
What?
Yeah, that's on Netflix. Everyone go look for that.
right.
Snow Globe starring Christina Milian. It is the best. It is the best. That's a Lifetime one, and that's
Yeah?
a good one. 'Cause She's
Okay.
like, why am I everyone in this town? And she doesn't realize she's stuck in the snow globe.
Oh man, do they reveal? Man, I could just like reverse that. Just be like, she's like, what is this town? And doesn't realize, and then at the end is when she realizes. She's like,
Like
wait
a-
a minute, I'm in the snow globe that I shook earlier in the movie.
Like a Twilight Zone.
Yeah,
ending.
Twilight Zone ending.
So yeah, this is like not that
Right.
very clearly. So I mean, I love snow globes, but I don't know. I think I'm gonna put a cork in this one.
I'm intrigued. I'm gonna let it breathe though. I'm gonna let it breathe because I I think
Yeah.
if there's some magic shit
I'm gonna put a cork lightly in it and let it breathe around those little edges.
around a little
Okay.
bit of cork.
I might come back to it, and I might not.
Right.
Can we do that, Pat? Can we like kind of have two combine two a little bit?
Put a cork, but yeah.
Like I'm gonna let it breathe, but I'm gonna just pour a little bit on my crotch, just like a little drop on my crotch, and then I'm just gonna let it breathe. Okay, cool.
Great.
Great. Moving on, A Gift to Remember premieres December 2nd at 9 p.m. on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. Do you want to take this one again at double speed? Because it's also
It's
a...
very
Oh,
long.
wait, no, it does have people. Allie Liebert and Peter
Porte.
Peter Porte.
Hold on, let me look at this guy real quick, because
They're definitely Canadian for sure.
I thought that. Yeah, no, I don't know this fucking guy.
They're non-notable.
All right. Darcy's lifelong love of reading. What the fuck? Sorry, let me start over. Darcy's lifelong love of reading has led her to the perfect job, working in a small Manhattan bookstore. And insists on
It's badly written.
Oh, sorry. It's insists. Does it mean she?
I don't know.
She insists on being swept off her feet. One day, while bicycling to work, Darcy crashes into Adrian, a sharply dressed gentleman walking his dog. Knocked unconscious, he's rushed to the hospital where he falls into a coma. Deeply shaken, the guilt-ridden Darcy takes the dog home, waiting to reunite him with his owner as she learns more about Aiden, a world traveler, a devoted man of letters. Darcy realized he could be the...
Oh, some shit just fell down.
Sorry, Lifetime gods.
Oh no.
Anyway, wow. So something just fell, and it's just like, this is
fine.
why we need the Hallmark blood.
Well, yeah, we need that Hallmark money to fix
We need
that
Hallmark money.
Windows treatment.
Darcy realized he could be the one she has been waiting for. That is until he comes to and Darcy discovers she has created a fictional world for a very real man. Will she fall in love?
Oh
Got it.
boy!
Cool.
Why could no one else take that dog? They let a stranger take that dog.
Exactly.
No family members were like,
Yeah,
no.
does he? Yeah. No.
No.
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah.
You hit him.
Yeah.
You're the one that put him in the hospital. Go fuck yourself, lady.
It's Manhattan. Maybe he doesn't have any family living in Manhattan.
Sure.
That's true.
Oh, it's not in Vermont.
No, it's a city.
Oh, it's
a
not
city
Vermont.
story. Well, because Toronto looks a lot like Manhattan. So
Yeah, you can
Smart.
you can film in Toronto and
sub
make it
it.
look like it. You could probably do that in Chicago.
But guys, this sounds a lot like
Yeah.
what is that? While You Were Sleeping.
While
Yes.
you were sleeping.
It's While You Were
is what I
Sleeping
was
without
thinking.
Sandra Bullock. I can't.
No.
The one at the thing at the end though makes me want to like this is the time for Hallmark to like change their ways and like really make shit kind of dark.
No,
This
don't
is
say
the time.
it. No,
This is the time.
He can't. He
They
can't.
won't.
No, they
It's just
won't.
like because she's like realize he could be she's created a like when she's like I've fallen in love with him, and when he comes to, he's just a fucking garbage piece of shit human.
Doubtful.
Doubt it.
Doubt it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, guys. And there's
He's
going to
just
be a
gonna
dog. This could be like a Marley and Me movie type of thing. I don't know.
There's going to be a really sweet, slow motion, high level
say they're gonna
musical interlude when the dog sees him for
Yes.
the first time.
Yep.
And that's when she's like, oh, forever.
Yes.
I don't know.
I'm going to let it breathe because
Yeah, I'll let
I
it
just
breathe.
kind of want to see that bike accident where he gets knocked unconscious.
Yeah, I want to see how it's just like
the
how-
production value on that is going to be amazing.
I hope it's like Coen Brothers realistic, but it's not going to be.
No, it won't be.
None of this will be.
Nope. Moving on.
Moving on.
To Reindeer Lodge, formerly Evergreen Inn. This one premieres December 3rd at 8 p.m. on Hallmark Channel and stars
Okay.
Allison Sweeney.
Who's that?
Allison Sweeney, she hosts Biggest Loser. She was on Days of Our Lives. She was, what was her name on Days of Our Lives?
Oh, this
Sammy.
lady.
She was Sammy on Days of Our Lives.
She kind of looks like Kathy Ireland.
Kathy Ireland.
She had a string of clothes at Kmart.
oh, yeah.
I don't know.
Those are her eyes. She
I don't
has
know if I agree
intense
with that.
and the intense blue eyes.
But she has
That's
a
all.
really good, like... There's a movie she did called The Irresistible Blueberry Farm.
Yeah.
So...
Smut.
So there's that. Charlotte, could you read the log line?
Could I? Sophie Bennett begins a new holiday tradition of spending every holiday at the Evergreen Inn and Ski Lodge, which she inherited from her parents. Evergreen Inn is a special place filled with people who cannot make it home for the holidays or who have ever had such wonderful experiences that it has become their home away from home, holiday home. Their home away from holiday home. This Christmas, Sophie will meet an unforgettable family and her own life will be forever changed.
Okay.
What family? What family? What?
A family.
But it just said it's like, why are the family home?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
here's the thing. We're so, right now at this point, we're so used to just getting the whole story.
Yeah.
Yeah, they spoiled us in the beginning, didn't
It's
they?
And we're getting spoiled.
Overloaded.
But these are later on because they're not
They're
fucking
not
filmed yet.
They don't know how it ends.
Okay.
They're just like winging it
They're
over
right,
at
yeah.
Hallmark. They just like fucking winging it,
Yeah.
man. We don't know how this ends.
We're writing this as we go. It could change.
Fine.
Yeah, not very compelling. And Alison Sweeney, guys, not a good actress.
No?
I mean, she
No.
has a couple of daytime Emmys, I'm sure.
Okay.
But, she definitely
No.
lost to Sarah Michelle Gellar for that daytime Emmy.
Yeah.
As she should have.
As she should have. So I'm going to put a cork in it. I'm not here for her.
I'll agree. I'll agree on that. I'll put a cork in that shit.
Yeah, cork it. Can
Yeah.
I clarify something, Patrick? Even
Yes.
if you put a cork in it, are you still watching all of...
I'm watching them all.
Oh yeah.
I'm watching
Well,
them all
are-
for the listener.
You're
Public
going to have
service.
to like go back and find out which ones and then find like the biggest one that you changed your mind about.
Oh, yes.
Oh no.
right.
That is. Yep.
It can happen. Like, I can totally not be on board, and then I'll be like, I loved it.
Yeah.
And I hate myself. But it also depends on how much like wine I've drunk. So the drunker I am, the more I like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely.
So we'll see how it goes. Moving on to one of my favorite Hallmark actors. Angel Falls is the title. They could probably redo that one.
Yeah.
It premieres December 3rd at 9 p.m. It stars Rachel Boston and Paul Green. Oh, it's on Hallmark Movies and Mysteries. And Rachel Boston, guys, is another like OG Hallmark actress.
Yeah, she looks familiar.
She's done other stuff. I think she was on what's that law show, like Boston Legal. I think she was on Boston Legal
sure.
or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And she like really has embraced the Hallmark thing, like the family friendly actory vibe.
Yeah.
Like in one movie, I can't remember what it was. It was like an ice sculpting one because those are like a trope.
Oh,
Sharla, I know you don't like ice sculpting, but she was like saying goodbye to her dad, and she's like standing at the top of these stairs, and she's like, "Bye, Dad," and she blows him a fucking big kiss, and then just like prances away. So that's what we're dealing with as
Yeah.
far as an actor.
Yeah, I
here.
like it.
Wow.
Charlotte,
But I
could you
liked it,
take
though.
the log line?
Please. Angel Gabriel, Gabby, gets a special assignment and is dispatched to the town of Angel Falls. The town has lost its Christmas spirit, and Gabby is charged with the task of helping the residents recapture it.
Why? Okay.
Along the way, she befriends Jack Avery, Paul Green, the volunteer fire chief, who's initially skeptical about her plan to revive the local Yuletide cheer. Determined, Gabby takes a job at the local church as the volunteer coordinator and sets about her business of recruiting residents to get the town's holiday back on track. In the process of bringing back beloved Angel Falls Christmas traditions, Gabby has a surprising revelation about herself and her own dreams that set her down an unexpected path.
That said nothing.
That said nothing.
I don't care.
I don't.
I don't give a shit.
No, and guys, I'm not kidding. Rachel Boston's like one of the worst actresses in the Hallmark
Wow.
canon. She's so bad.
Laying it down.
And she's cute. She's like really
Yeah.
cute and fun, but I don't know.
That's too bad.
Putting a cork in this one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe
No.
once they change the title and totally rework the plot.
Yeah.
All right. So I think we are going to wrap up this episode. Thank you guys so much for coming out and diving into these again. We'll be back next week with another episode. And thank you, listeners, for listening to Lifetime Uncorked. We watch these movies so you don't have to, but if you do, I'd love to hear from you. You can follow me on social media at Patrick Miguel. And be sure to visit Lifetime Uncorked and share your thoughts on a movie we've covered or suggest a movie that we haven't. Don't forget to rate and review us on iTunes or however you listen to this podcast. Those reviews really help. Thank you so much. All right, bye.
Bye.